today I got a video for you guys that has been pretty heavily requested that I just haven't gotten around to doing. I have done my research. I love speakeasies. Speakeasies are one of my favorite things to do coming from New York City. So that was one of the first things that I checked out while I was in Las Vegas. So I'm going to give you guys my top 5. And by no means is this the best 5. These are my favorite 5. Now let's start off the list with number 1. And this is going to be the most famous one, the one you guys probably heard of the most. It is going to be the Underground, located at the Mob Museum. So what I really liked about this speakeasy was it was very authentic. It really felt like the 1920s. It felt like the 1930s culture, and that's the type of vibe it gave off, and that's how I like my speakeasies to feel like. I know some other speakeasies are a little more modern. Some of them put a different twist on it that they kind of like, but I really like that this felt like the 1920s and the 1930s. So how can you get in? Well, as I said, it's located at the Mob Museum, so you can either take the tour to go through, or you could just go around the back and look for a barrel. And when you see a barrel, there's going to be some stairs next to it, and you're going to want to go down the stairs. Now, in true speakeasy fashion, and this is what I really loved about this spot, you need a password to get in. I don't know, it's just something about like a passcode that just feels a little more exclusive, you know? I like the feel of that. Sometimes it's just the little things, I swear. And they got like a little keyhole through it, so like they look through you too, so it feels real mobster-like. Love that about that. But if you guys want to find the password, you can find it on their Instagram. They play a lot of jazz music, and it's just really good, great feels and great vibes. You guys will really enjoy this speakeasy, I promise you. My second favorite speakeasy is 1923. It's a Prohibition Bar. It's located in Mandalay Bay. Now, this speakeasy, as I said, the other one was a little more old school, it's a little more authentic. This is more of a modern speakeasy. It's more of the modern take. It's not all that hidden, and even on the weekends, like, they kind of just have somebody outside. Pretty much find it easily. It's not like you got through any hidden door or anything like that. It's just a door with kind of a bookcase, and just kind of push it to go through it. All right, there's plenty of places to sit. I ended up getting a couple drinks here actually that I can really remember. The maple bacon was one of them. It was really sweet. Didn't really taste too much of the bacon into it, but it was really sweet. They had a really good old fashioned that I also enjoyed. On Saturdays, they have people who play the piano, sometimes a little bit of a show. They have burlesque shows. It's just a really good overall vibe and a lot of fun. Now, my next favorite one, and coming in at number 3, is going to be the Gambit, located in Henderson. They're also going to need a password for, and you guys know from earlier, I like my passwords. You could get that from their social media account. I will link those in the description below. So I'll link all these social medias in the description below, and the ones that need password, I'll probably put like a little star next to it. This is a tequila speakeasy, so if you guys like tequila and like mezcal, this is going to be the spot that you guys want to check out. And I mean, it is a little bit different, so I kind of liked it, you know what I mean? Like, I do have some friends who are big tequila drinkers, and they like high-end tequila. This is the spot where you're going to want to go. To get to the Gambit, all you have to do is go through the Gatsby Supper Club. Give the password to the hostess, and you're all good. The Gatsby Supper Club, just as a side note, if you're kind of interested in that, pretty much you get to have dinner, and they'll sometimes put on a show to entertain you. It's really cool, and the food is pretty good there. Definitely worth checking out, side note. Now, this next one, I think I really just love it because of the name, but it's also a good spot, I promise you it is. But it's called Here Kitty Kitty Vice Den. It is located within Resorts World, and this is another spot that is going to be hidden. You're going to have to find a certain shelf. And don't worry about that. I'll let you know which shelf and how to find it in just a second. But first, if you found any of this information useful, consider dropping a subscribe button and like button. It really does help this channel grow. So if you're looking to get into Here Kitty Kitty, all you have to do is look for a shelf at Fuhu Cha Chang 10. If you guys are having a little trouble finding it, just go to Famous Food Street Eats and you can't miss it. The secret door is a shelf with a large golden cat sitting in the middle. What I really liked about this speakeasy was the transition. When I mean the transition, I mean like I feel like I'm immersed in a different experience because it is just so noisy outside. And then when I'm just come through these doors, it just gives off a real intimate feel, just a real good feel to it. I really did like that, just the change of it. I don't know, they also had really good drinks, and this is Asian inspired, if you guys couldn't tell by the name. So last but not least, my favorite spot is Mas Por Favor, and this spot is located within Chinatown. Now, what I really liked about the speakeasy, it was very unique. Kind of like a speakeasy I have actually never been to before in my life. Now, I know I said earlier that I like my old school ones, and I definitely do, but I had to throw this one in because it was just like, this is different, and I had to give them some points. I hit it out of the park, I guess. So pretty much, you got to go through like a drug tunnel to get there. Not an actual drug tunnel, but pretty much a drug tunnel. You're going underground. All right, you get the general gist of it. So this is going to be pretty much a tequila-oriented speakeasy. If you guys don't like tequila, then I wouldn't really come here. I would highly recommend making a reservation for this spot before you show up. This is what I didn't like too much about it, is sometimes when I go to speakeasies, I don't want to have to make a reservation. Now, this is my list. Let me know what you guys think of this list. If you guys liked it, didn't like it, and what is your favorite speakeasy in Las Vegas? And if you guys have any other requests, be sure to comment them below, and I will try to get them through. My name is Mr. Nocturnal, and if you enjoyed this video, perhaps you might enjoy this one as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help this channel grow.